You have ticked the boxes. You have got the title, the responsibilities, the team. But some days, I know you still feel stuck. Not because you are not smart, but because something inside isn't moving forward. Yes, let me tell you, dear business owners, you are not alone. And today, I want to show you the one hidden shift that can change everything. Trust me, that can change everything. So, let me just give you a brief about why I'm saying so. I worked with leaders from Fortune 500 companies, like very big companies, to MSME founders, to CXOs who carry the weight of entire businesses on their backs. And yet, in quiet moments, they admit, I feel drained. I know I'm capable of doing more, but I don't feel like myself anymore. I feel I'm a totally changed personality. And you know what? When I asked them, when was the last time you paused for yourself? Not your team, not your targets, but only and only for yourself. They usually are quiet. They are totally quiet because they know they have not even worked on that. So, you see, the modern leader isn't just running teams, they are running after peace. The problem is not lack of intelligence, the problem is misalignment between the what they want versus what they tolerate, and also who they are versus who they are forced to feel like, and strategies versus their own soul. Very painful. When I see, I call this a leadership gap. And filling, and you know what? When I see this, and when I actually see the people, the leaders, are not able to fill up the gap, I understand it isn't about another time management hack. It's about making a hidden shift. This has nothing to do with an external skill. It is a lot to do with the outer performance and inner alignment. So this shift is very simple. It is not easy, but it is simple. It's the shift from outer performance to inner alignment. Very important. Outer performance to inner alignment. Most leadership models, I feel, teach strategy, structure, and execution. But nobody teaches how to reset your nervous system, how to realign your identity, how to reconnect with the real you behind the role. That's where the true transformation begins. In my coaching, you know what I feel, that I've created the program where I take leaders through a 9-step game to make this shift. It's a system that I've created through 9 steps, and it covers clarity, awareness, roadmap, self leadership, strategies, execution, uh, executive presence, and also a lot of inner transformation. So I actually work on the 9 areas, and I really wanted to talk to you about this because when I used to get clients, leaders who would come to me with a problem, ma'am. My communication skill is not good. I work on the communication skill. Yes, externally they learn the skills. Internally, the fear is still there. Internally, the doubt is still there. Internally, the belief that I'm not good enough is still there. What do I do? So in 2 days, 3 days, they come back and say, it's still there. So that is where I realized realigning your internal self with the external skills are very important. And that is why I call myself a leadership reset coach. we dig into the real chaos inside. So these 9 steps are: first, clarity. We dig into what's really causing the fog. Then we do something which is called a goal reset. So basically, we make them aware about where they are right now, and we stop chasing and we start aligning with awareness. And then we create a roadmap, which is a clear, aligned strategy to move forward. Now in this junction they have a choice of either, like they can do it themselves or they can do it with me. Now when they do it with me, I teach them self leadership, how they can master their emotional and mental state, and also work internally on procrastination, anxiety, focus, flow state. There are various things that we can work on. Sleep, we can activate the sleep differently. Then we work on communication and expression, speaking with authority and authenticity, because all the beliefs that are there, sometimes even they, though they are at a C-suite level, there is a confusion in the mind. So I train them on that and allow them to express themselves. Executive presence, cultivating silent power and presence, so that you show up differently and people look at you differently. And then we have something called strategic leadership, thinking beyond busy work. How can you build up strategies to take your next move? And then we also have something which is called emotional intelligence, where I help you to lead humans, not just workflows. And also, I help you to lead yourself with different feeling altogether. I help you in releasing some past emotions, and I help you in installing the new you that you are looking at and that you would love to see yourself. And then finally, we have something called version 2.0 identity, where you become the calm, clear, magnetic leader the world responds to. Trust me, it's almost 4 years now. I've been working on this content every single day to upgrade it, because from the moment I realized only one area is not going to help my leaders, my business owners, I have now started working on all these areas. And trust me, if you are an MSME leader, I also help you in creating your business with a different ball game. So, like I help you in creating a business plan. I help you in understanding your business better now. I understand where you are and where you want to go, and help you build that gap, how you can build your gap. Create that structure, the roadmap, and then step by step, you can do it. It cannot be done overnight. Once you learn it, then you can keep practicing, keep doing it, so that things are easier for you. So if you are actually a corporate leader or a business owner, this is how I help you to shift from the stuck to soaring. That is why I call my tribe, my community, as Soaring Phoenixes, and I'm starting my community, my hub, as Soaring Phoenixes. And I wish I could reach to each one of you, but that is not humanly possible, right? That is why I want leaders, CEOs, C-suits, business owners who are really doing great to come to my community. And why did I say who are really doing great? It is not that I would not want to take people who are struggling, but you can also be an inspiration to others. So that is how I invite you to take the first small step. If this video resonated with you, you are ready for your shift, start joining my Soaring Phoenixes group. I have a WhatsApp group where you can come. I also have a LinkedIn page called Soaring Phoenixes. You can start joining. And yes, Together, we can change the world. Together, we can be super leaders. Together, we all can work towards building up a great society, a great country, as well as we can go beyond and help everyone who needs us. Thank you.